community created shows the person you are. Oh, thank you guys. You're so sweet. Hi, everybody. How we living? Okay, so a couple of things. First and foremost, I want to sort of set the scene for this stream. I want to set the scene for this. So we're going to be doing a bit of a sort of pre-game prep for a seminar that we have coming up tomorrow. And we're driving to our destination now, and I figured you guys might like to see some of the insights on some of the pieces of planning this stuff. I teach violence dynamics, and we're going to be teaching violence dynamics. We're going to be teaching trauma-informed care, de-escalation skills, all the fun stuff that you guys definitely know me for already by this point. So a couple of things. We're going to be chatting back and forth. This is definitely our pre-gaming planning time. However, I still will be reading chat. I'm going to be checking in with you guys. If you guys have questions or comments or these things that we start talking about bring up thoughts for you, please feel free to let us know. Hi guys. Please feel free to let us know. Don't forget to like the stream and do all the things. You guys are the best humans on the planet. We will stop and get food at some point. We'll hang out with you guys while we do that too. I've got about 70% phone battery. Oh, you guys, there it was. I told you guys immediately. Please don't stream and drive. I'm in the passenger seat in the back, brother. We're good. We're good. Thank you very much. I appreciate your concern for my safety. I'm going to pass the mic up. You want to say hi?
Hi.
There you go. Wow, that's definitely going to be a hot mic. There's Kenzie, Ken's say, and Dad say. Dad say is driving. Ken's say is in the seat. I'm going to call her Ken say every time. And do. I am sitting in the back. I don't know if you guys can hear us okay. You're going to have to talk to us about audio quality. I don't know what that's going to sound or look like. I know you're going to pick up road noise, which sucks. I'm so sorry about that. And I don't know what else you guys will have to talk to us about. But I think that's about the majority of it. You guys can hear us just fine. That's spectacular. Thank you so much. I appreciate you greatly. Okay. What happened? Are you okay? Yeah. Please chat about the arm thing. I hate that you're in the hospital. I have no idea what happened, but I will be reading the lore as we go. Sister say is pretty good. Dad say, sister say, and Ben say is pretty solid. Ken say is harder for me to say, and I think it's pretty
That's way more fun.
Yeah, awesome. Dad say, give us some dad say wisdom. Okay, all right. So they're already set, they're already prepped. All right, so general overview. We are teaching violence de-escalation, correct? That's our general vibe of what we're hitting.
I mean, if you're being super duper specific, we're doing trauma-informed customer service and self-protection from a seated position.
Oh, it's everything. Trauma-informed customer service. How are you guys not like rolling in your bed right now? The best stuff ever. It's the thing that we all think about every day, isn't it? Right? That's the thing. That's the thing that we pick up. For us, we are freaks. You guys know we don't count in this. We don't count in this. Every day, this is what you think about, right?
Yes.
Thank you so much for stopping in to say hi. But yeah, okay. So I've got a couple people that are super pumped about this. In order to not like talk too much about who we're going to go work with, and for reasons, we're not going to share too many names. We're going to try not to, but we're going to go through and talk about some of this stuff. So we're hitting the slide. We've got our first one. Yeah. Kenzie, take it away. Do the words.
Okay. So we've got our basic opening slide, and then we go into our Slido, which I do need to make another one of. Yeah, I need to make a new Slido. How do you feel about being here today?
Yep. We start our seminars with just talking to these people about how they feel about being there. I know that some of you have been told to go to seminars before. It's nice to just check in and see how people are doing. We get the general climate of the group, and that helps tremendously. Please continue.
Okay, so Ikigai is next, and that's just for my people in the back. That's the intersection of what you love, what the world needs, what you can be paid for, and what you're good at. And when you find an intersection of all four of those, you find your Ikigai, which is your reason for doing what you do. And this violence prevention is our Ikigai. So we each have our own reason why we do what we do, but it all is important to us. So we kind of take a minute to each one of us walk out what our reasonings are. Ben, I don't know if you want to say more words or if you want me to just move on.
No, you're going to keep going. Also, hi, Galaxy Cat. So good to see you. I'm glad that we're both road tripping. Be safe on your drive home from school.
Don't stream and don't watch streams and drive.
Hey. You're right. Move on.
I do what I want.
That's right. Be safe.
Okay, so then we talk about not having any conflict of interest, which if we're doing order of operations, I'll do the Slido like I usually do, and then Dad, you can go first on Ikigai. I'll go second. Ben goes third so that he can roll over into disclaimers. So you'll do conflict of interest, then you'll do our physical skills disclaimer, our general disclaimer, and then you'll pass the mic over to Dad, who's going to do the whose story is it to tell and the disclosure disclaimers.
Okay.
Ben, are you showing my screen, just an FYI?
No.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make
I've
sure.
got a corner of it, but
Okay.
it doesn't.
It says verbiage of who we're doing it for, so I just wanted to know if I needed to make adjustments.
You're clean.
Nope. All right.
Community, enhance, quick. Did you get it? Did you see it? Sorry, I'm asking. It's okay. Listen, we encourage the behavior. Carry on.
So then we talk about it being adapt, and like what we're talking about today. So I'll go over the, that'll mean you'll pass the mic back to me after you do your disclaimers, and I'll talk about what adapt is and what we're talking about today, like just the broad categories. We ended up taking out the super detailed stuff because it was it was a little too much at the beginning, but we added it back in at the end so that it could be a reminder of an actual walkthrough of what we discussed it today.
I had one person ask, what is Ikigai? Real fast, give us that one more time.
So, go.
Literally fast.
So Ikigai is the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs more of, and what you can get paid for doing. And when you pull all four of those pieces together, that's your reason for doing. It's a Japanese concept.
Ikigai, if you want to look it up.
Ikigai. All right, cool.
Wow, not the
You got
voice.
a good commercial voice.
Thank you. I really
Brought to you by Kennedy Consulting and Trading.
That's right. Brought to you by Kennedy Consulting and Training, your one-stop shop for all of your needs, because we're sick of the community that gets created around self-protection work just like you are. Anyway.
Everybody's doing an ad at once. I'm not overstimulated. It's fine.
And nothing could go wrong.
So much sound.
Brought to you by Insanity.
ADHD. Okay, so then we do our CC video, the empathy video that we have from that major hospital that we love.
Do we want to set that up after? Do we want to talk about that some after or before?
So we can talk. I can prime it a little better since I'm already talking. I can just let them know a little bit more because I kind of did that before. But if there's anything you want me to hit, I can. But otherwise, just reminding them that we're getting ready to watch a video on empathy. I mean, we can tell. I can tell them that, but I really think it's self-explanatory, and I also think that it's more poignant to watch it. I don't know if you want to talk a tiny bit about it at the end, but again, it's self-explanatory, you know, and if we overtalk it, then I feel like we're going to spend time talking about it for no reason because it's a kind of a duh.
We've got plenty of time.
Oh my gosh, don't do this to me. I will fight everyone in this vehicle
on our seminars.
Square up.
It's okay. So a little bit of seminar lore from KCNT. Never, ever have we
followed the program director's plan.
Okay, so Kenzie's a little heated about this. What I'm trying to say is we've never, ever in our lives, right, we've never had to deal with making sure we are getting all of the information that we have listed out in a timely manner. That's never something that we've had to worry about. As a matter of fact, we're usually pretty great at it, okay? So
actually, more like, you know, the people who you always love to go to on Trick or Treat because they were the ones who would give you like the massive handfuls of candy.
Yeah.
And that's kind of us, except your bag's already full, but we don't care. We want you to have more candy.
Take some candy. Take some candy. Take some candy. Take some candy.
Oh, you're already full and overstimulated? We don't care.
More weight.
That's all you can eat.
That's right. That's all you can eat.
eat.
And you have not eaten. That's right. That's right. Okay.
Now that we've primed our presentations in a nutshell. So
I see authoritarian answers. I will read that later. Marine, a ferret, a water ferret-like creature. That's the best thing ever. You guys are fantastic. Carry on.
Okay, so after the empathy video, we go into our first role play. So this one is just them understanding that a passenger is upset that they don't stop where they wanted, or it's a difficult day for one of your regular passengers. Avoid escalating things further as you get them to their destination. Now,
Sure.
I really think that we should encourage them to role play whatever they're familiar with, because we have a lot of, there's a lot of different factions within this company, and one of the factions that we've found tends to have very few relatable incidents every single time. So we need to encourage that particular group to pick something that resonates with them. We might also even, not that we have time, but we might also encourage them to just formulate some things out loud real quick first, so that if you don't have an incident, you might have one later, but we get into that disclosure.
But I think have them take a second and think of a real time where they've seen or heard or had this happen.
Okay, I'll let you tee that up.
Okay.
Put them in the right headspace for it for me, and then I'll explain the presentation.
Thank you for the reminder to like the stream, by the way. I saw the likes actually go up when you put in a prompt. Thank you. And yes, please do like the stream. It helps a lot with getting it out to more people. And I find this stuff fascinating. Genuinely. You guys are the best. All right, carry on.
So now we're going to talk about the whole would you rather. Definitely not our nav. We're going to talk about would you rather step over a large patch of ice or learn the cause of frozen water and salt ahead of time. This is a reminder that prevention is better protection than de-escalation.
Bars. Did you hear that? Would you rather step over a large patch of ice or learn the cause of ice and salt ahead of time? Bro, preventative work is so much better than trying to triage afterward. Put on your seatbelt when you get in the car. It's better than what happens if you didn't. All right, step over the ice. You're a menace. Stop it. I skate on that ice. This is why we don't talk to them. I'm just kidding. You guys are the best. That's right. We have to foot sweep you across the ice, and I will put sand down so you have some traction. You guys are the best. I adore you. You're funny. All right, carry on.
Okay, so then we're going into our communication tools. This is mostly self-regulation and de-escalation. So we're going to hit our 3 environments. And I believe that, because I think I talk about prevention versus de-escalation, I don't mind passing that baton. Otherwise, I will keep it and go over a general overview of the 3 environments, like briefly enough to tee up for the self-regulation exercises, which is where you're taking over. So we're going into that internal environment.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Cool.
And so I can even I'll explain that we're talking about the 3 different environments, and then I'll hit external, social, and then go to the next slide for internal, because the internal has a whole fancy the dynamics happening inside your brain, self-regulation exercises. So I'll read that and then I'll pass it to you, and it's our internal gifts and hazards chart.
Say that again.
Just that it wasn't super crazy relevant. It was just me saying I'll read external and then social and then go to the next slide, because that's where the details are about the environment, and then I'll hand you the clicker when it actually gets to the internal environment gifts and hazards plot diagram.
Okay.
And then from there, you are only focusing, your job is not to read that entire chart. I can also take a second to explain it and the premise behind it, and then say, Bill, would you like to talk to us about thought management? And that'll be my tee up for you, and you can go to the next slide and go straight into thought management, and then you'll have the mic for a little bit. So you have your 3 different thought management slides. Do you need to go over those at all?
What are they again?
Yeah. So initial appraisal.
Okay. Got it.
Feelings.
Yep, got it.
Thought errors.
Okay.
And then we will hit, so this one, the next slide is going to be the plot diagram again, but I have stars next to the ones we're talking about.
Okay.
So look for the stars, but it's going to be 5, 4, 3, thought management we've already discussed, but it's still starred. We talk about 5-4-3, discrete grounding, and we'll just be emphasizing where on the plot diagram those are useful.
Okay.
Following that, it's still you, because you're going to go into the types of self-talk.
Okay.
And so you have a couple different slides where we hit all of the self-talk. And then from there we go into, why does it look like everything moved over? Okay, I'll deal with that in a minute.
Everything, just a little bit
so
to the left.
like my eyeballs
pens.
twitching.
Hey, what program are you using to make the slides?
Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
You said
PowerPoint.
PowerPoint. You can say PowerPoint.
I don't know. I don't do the people thing.
Okay, so you are using PowerPoint.
Yes.
Has anybody ever had any issues with PowerPoint? I know that no one has, and I'm pretty sure PowerPoint is a flawless tool. Anyway, carry on.
Oh, you're just trying to stir up your chats?
Never. I would never cause chaos in there.
You also don't shoot slingshots at wasp nests.
Huh? You don't?
No.
One should not.
Oh, right.
We're not making a statement of what you do or do not do.
Don't do that.
Okay, so we go into social environment next, which is determining your RGR. I usually take it. I do not care. Ben, do you want RGR and then you can give it to me for boundary break and then we can give it to Dad for communication skills, or do you want me to just take RGR?
I can take RGR and bounce it over to you if you want. That works for me.
Okay, so just to go back over that again for your noggin.
Yeah.
Your role, yours, theirs, and anyone else's. For example, an employed coach operator.
Yep.
We've got goals, what you want to happen and what you want to end, and
Sure.
then you also have what you need from the situation and what you need to avoid having happen.
Sure. I'm allowed to just read the slides, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but if we usually like read and talk a tiny bit. So if you want to watch the first one even and do the second one, I'm cool with that. If you just are comfortable full sending, I'm not pressed. Whatever you want to do, just let me know. I'm fine, even if you decide day of. I'm not.
Okay, cool. I will make a choice at a later date, but I'll probably full send.
Cool. Relationship is other person to people around you, and mutual affiliations, meaning that they don't always have to be there. So this can be your union. These are
You can have that relationship and not be immediately in their presence.
Correct. And then the dynamics of like everything from strangers, bystanders, coworkers, employee and employer, and the nature of the relationship, which is very important. It can be amicable, hostile, respectful, adversarial.
Right.
And then we get to the boundary break, and I'll talk about that. And then we go into communication skills, which is Dad. And that's N-1, and then all of our communication tools, and then the reminder that sequence matters. And then we just talk about basic body language also. And then we do another role play opportunity. And we've added the communication skills and the internal and social pieces like self-talk, 5-4-3, discrete grounding, RGR, and parameters and boundaries.
Okay.
We are transitioning from there into Gumby.
Yep.
And in
what
particular,
is Gumby from my memory?
Grand Unifying Model of Violence.
I couldn't hear you say it for the class.
Grand Unifying Model of Violence. It is a way to make sense out of the different types of violence, and what causes them, what makes them worse, what makes them better, how to recognize them, and other pieces like that.
Sure. Okay. Spectacular.
So we're predominantly focusing on affective for this presentation, which is the hot, contagious, emotional violence that is akin to stepping on a cat's tail and it turning around and scratching the heck out of you. It is reactive and it is non-frontal lobe activated. And so I will have already introduced the role play, let them role play, and then probably corralled everybody back to attention. So I don't mind teeing up the, hey, this is the next chapter in our conversation. We're going to talk about Gumby.
Have we had a break at this point?
Shoot, I don't know. I don't have the mind map up right now.
That's fair.
Let me pull it here. I can pull up the.
No, that's okay. I'm
Quick.
just trying to think like when we're going to get that.
No, I mean, honestly, I know how all of our brains work, so let me just pull up mind map real quick. I just didn't think about it.
Quick question for you guys. So someone did say, weird, it's like we learned about that because they remember the morning videos about Gumby, which I adore. Second, someone asked, where can we find reading materials about Gumby or I See Hope?
I See Hope you can find from Donald Meichenbaum's book, published in 2000 or 2001 on anger and violence.
Okay.
And that's MEICHENBAUM.
Yes.
Hang on, I'm gonna have you spell that one more time because I'm gonna throw this. Can I throw this in chat? Can I chat from here? I don't know if I can chat from my phone on this one.
You can chat
if leave a comment. It makes me sad. I would like to leave a comment. Okay. There we go. Donald Meichenbaum. Someone spelled it. Thank you.
Thanks, friend.
Thank you, chatters. Found the PDF. I think I found the PDF.
Dope.
Awesome. Technology's crazy. And then the icy or the Gumby stuff.
Gumby, well, you're gonna have to wait until I finish writing my papers because I'm writing them and I keep stopping. But I guess that's an incentive for me to finish writing it. Well, as soon as I get it written, I'll throw it to Ben and let him.
Yeah, I'll definitely.
I probably got about, I don't know, probably about 10 more pages to write on it. Something.
That's fair.
That's not a lot at all. Come on.
No,
Galaxy Cat said, I have actively used Gumby at work to resolve arguments between coworkers. It's so helpful.
Congratulations, proud of you. It's not about like.
Yeah.
I'm glad that it worked. You know.
We're back. I'm sorry, it left for a second. Anyway, we're good.
And that's the secret to world peace.
There we go.
Alright, let me pull up the mind map.
I just got here and can tell Ben says whole vibe runs in the family. Yup. Yup, that's
It's
exactly
genetics.
Yeah.
There we go. Wish me luck. I wish you luck on your summer. Thank you so much. I think it'll go really well.
Oh, I thought they were saying wish them luck, and I was going to scream good luck. Yeah.
Sorry, no, you guys
Good luck on life.
Whatever it is.
That you're doing right now. Good luck.
Can Gumby work with high school students?
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes.
It is a general model of human behavior.
Yep.
That can be applied to any age range that you're looking at.
Yeah. That's the deal. That's one of the things we like about it so much is that as there are some contextual pieces that you yourself will have to understand about the situation to use it properly. However, at the end of the day, it can work for any human behavior so far. When we find a hole in that, which we actively pursue, we'll let you know. But yeah, a secreted piece of show.
It's a drive theory in part at least.
It's a dry theory.
Drive
theory.
So why people do what they do?
Yes.
And we are bringing it down to the point of looking at aggressive, destructive, and assaultive behaviors.
Yeah, very good. Oh boy, that gets nerdy. I hope you guys are ready for the dense nerddom. Oh man, Levi lost the game, guys.
Oh. Sorry, Levi.
Also, reminder to you guys, I see like 146 people vibing with us right
Better
now,
than
which is
listen to
awesome. Please don't forget to like the stream. It helps a lot with reaching out to more people. And I think if any of the streams that I do on this goofy platform with my amazing community should be reaching more people, I think it's one like this. Matters a lot. So please don't forget to like. It means a tremendous amount. Hey, and the battery's doing okay. We're like 63%. Not bad.
I'd rather you lose the game than the plot, though.
That's true. Rather you lose the game than the plot. Someone asked, where are we going? Dora's house. No, Topeka.
We're going to Northern Ohio.
Yes, we'll be in Northern Ohio. Again, don't want to share too terribly much, but we will be in Northern Ohio, which is vibes.
Okay, timeline-wise, because I got it, finally. Criminy P. Is that we are having our first restroom break before we talk about situational awareness. Social. Before we talk about the communication tools, we take our first restroom break.
Okay.
So we will, after that first restroom break, we'll be doing communication tools, role play, and then starting to talk about Gumby and affective. So I will do the overview of the types of violence,
Okay.
and then take us into affective. I don't necessarily have to talk about it.
About the other two first, and then.
Yes, that's why I was saying. So not a bunch, but it's predatory violence for resources, and appetitive is violence for fun. And so, you know, I don't really go into much more detail other than what's on the slide. And the understanding that today we're going to be focusing on affective, which is emotional violence, and then I'll pitch it to you. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll talk about what it is. You'll talk about what the dynamics are in terms of how you can make it worse.
Did we take out any of the talk about the physiology behind it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have the proxemics in it anymore.
Well, I just meant so what it's for. So the physiology,
Yes.
heart rate.
Yes. Yeah, we don't have any of the heart rate. We don't have any of the adrenal responses or what your body's doing, and the neurological like turning off.
Do I see? I think I talk about some of that though when we talk about the self-regulation part.
Yes.
So
Yeah, so you talk enough about it in the self-regulation piece that I think that touching back to these are why things like 543s.
I'm going to yap at you guys back here real quick. So a couple of things as I'm reading through. I dye my hair.
And then you go into
Sorry, connection is dropping. Like I said, there may be some spotty connection points in the stream. I cannot help that. We are driving, so we'll do what we can. Yes, I definitely do the ADHD dance in the kitchen while cooking to avoid leaving the stove unattended. That is correct, Levi. I'm right there with you. It's like, I want to go do something, come back. Gotta go do something, come back. I find myself like a distractible animal, which I'm a human, so technically. I think I'm going to try and look into psychology. I think that's great. I think you should. I think psychology is extremely important, and when used for good, it does a lot. Someone who wears glasses as I do, would you be comfortable to comment on how your eyesight is and how difficult it is to do all your stuff with or without glasses? Yes, and I think that deserves its own video. PC 19991. Yes. That deserves its own video. That deserves its own video talking about being a glasses wearer or doing martial arts, because long story short, when I'm blind, it eats my depth perception. When I have my glasses on, it helps tremendously. But I grew up doing a martial art that required touch, so like grappling, so sometimes it just doesn't matter. All right, I'm gonna go back to this. Oh, and we all live in Ohio, so like, I'm gonna put this back down so that she can keep yapping, but wanted to answer some questions. My turn, yay!
So we're talking about you going into weathering and how it's useful, and our physical. We're at the physical piece at this point. We will have had a 10-minute break for processing after affective.
Okay.
And then, oh my Lanta.
Sorry, can you guys tell that I genuinely love this part? I'm smiling thinking about teaching the physical stuff.
I just realized that I have the wrong mind map open, and I have to figure out where the hurl that went, because right now it's telling me that the empathy video should be coming soon, and I'm like, I don't think that's what we did. We changed that.
Oh,
it's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
And let's just look at that for a second. We're going to show the empathy video just before we do the physical stuff.
Well, no, not technically. Technically, I scrolled ahead and was like, oops, it's after the stress and the 4 R's of trauma-informed care.
Okay.
But, I mean, that would be messed up if we did do that right after physical.
Also, Galaxy Cat, I would prefer the over-the-glasses eye shields for eye safety, because if I can't see, things get entertaining. Thank you so much.
Okay, so I'm just going to ignore the mind map again. Sorry.
Ignore
we're going to figure that out later.
Physical stuff,
anyway, so we're doing the physical stuff of the flinch response and why it's useful, and talking about that, and then you're going to go into the weathering and how to practice it. Oh my god, I love you. I'm freezing my booty off right now. Okay, and then afterward we get to role play again. So we will have we'll have communication skills, we'll have internal and social tools like self-talk, 543, discrete grounding, RGR, parameters and boundaries. And then we'll also have talked about de-escalating affectives, so shorter sentences and making self less of a threat / smaller and relaxed. Excuse me. We are finally into our final piece of the presentation, talking about trauma.
No, keep going. You're fine.
You just zooming in on my 10 head.
I got 5 over here, 5 over here.
So trauma-informed customer service, and we're going to go straight into what is trauma, and then you're going to talk about the 4 R's of trauma-informed customer service, and extreme survival reflexes and habits, and then you'll go into so extreme survival reflexes and habits, and then you'll talk about extreme survival reflexes disassociation. And then we'll talk about shifting out of survival mode using things like self-regulation, communication tools, RGR, and saying things like what happened to you to them. Like, this is how to shift them out of survival mode, not self. And then we will be at our takeaways. So we'll go back over the things we talked about today. And I actually I lied earlier. I did not have all of the stuff we actually talked about today. I still kept it brief. It'll give me a moment to yap, though, and remind them of the actual things we talked about.
QR codes.
Yes. And then we asked them to take the end of the presentation.
So, one thing that we should do, I think, if we can, is if we can go back over any of the feedback from the previous presentations.
Where
that would be a
is
great
that?
idea.
I would love that. I think it's on Otter.
You also, did you send it in Google Chat?
Probably.
What?
Yeah. So not and just like our debrief. Well, we could look at the.
Oh, you don't want direct feedback.
You guys are crazy. For a second, I took a screenshot of it. I'll share it later. There was more likes than there were people in the stream. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. That means a lot. She caught me. Fud. Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Gee, this is me now.
You almost tripped up, Farley.
It was almost there. Also, we are now on a very large tangent about prescription safety eyeglasses, because they are all worried about my safety and would like me to survive for a long time, which really hampers my plans. But okay.
Well, I mean, with no eyesight, you're still surviving.
That's right. And I'm even funnier because I just swing a meteor hammer around blindly.
How many blind masters?
Yeah, it's like, this doesn't work as well as my cane at all. Sorry, that's dark. Anyway, carry on. What are we doing?
Oh, my lance.
Oh, yeah, I know I'm laggy. We're dealing with interconnectedness. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm going to be real laggy for a second. Don't panic. It'll get better.
So when was our last one?
February 6th-ish, somewhere.
Oh, yeah, that's OSC.
We're going to go through feedback from our previous seminar. And again, one of the things that we have to worry about is on the drive, the connection's going to wane. It'll be fine sometimes. It'll be dog butter other times. But yeah. Also, please, in comments, in chat, please tell me what dog butter even means. I would like to know what that is. Don't get weird. But like, what is dog butter? Please explain this to me.
God, don't make it like duck butter.
Hey, please, please, definitely not that.
Where are the... Oh, I had to switch it to all conversations. Don't mind me. It's fine. I'm doing fine. Everything's fine.
We're headed up
Do you want me to look?
Please don't.
The dojo is
I can look
located
for it on my phone.
in southwestern Ohio. It's Team Torque Martial Arts. Team Torque MMA. We are in southwestern Ohio. We are currently going to northern Ohio. I won't
Wait,
tell
when was
you
our first
where. GeoGuessers, get on it. Anyway.
That we did this year.
Yeah, dog butter. What's dog butter?
February.
Okay. It might be this
Peanut butter
one.
that you rub on the roof of your dog's mouth to entertain them. Yeah, that's
Okay,
good.
we'll
I
go
like
with
that.
that.
It's a good thing for dog butter. That's nice. Probably reduced sodium, very natural. It separates. This is what I'm thinking. Yeah, absolutely.
No, this is not the right one. Where are you sure that
No.
I have access to it?
No, we have no idea what's going on. Remember, everybody, we are
You can
professionals.
check mine.
Also, one more thing to keep in mind, as it gets darker, because that's how the sun, we've had to put so many like roadblocks on what we're saying. Anyway, but yeah, no, at this moment, it's getting darker, so as things get that way, I'm probably not going to turn on a car light, because that's miserable to deal with. So I'll get darker, but it'll be easy to talk with you guys still.
You can hear us.
Having nothing there on the sides. Yeah,
Do you hear my voice?
I'm sorry, it's peanut butter made from the secret Dog Ninja Academy. That is actually significantly more entertaining.
It's not a secret anymore, then, is it?
True.
I see one for...
My GeoGuessr says you're going to Lorraine. That's really close. We're really close to Lorraine. How'd you know? Any tips for dealing with a busy, possibly stressful summer? I know it's totally unrelated, but you seem so positive. Give me just a second and we'll hit that one. But the short answer, quickly, is you have to take little moments to regulate and reset yourself. If you don't have that opportunity, you have to find and make those moments. Sometimes it may just be an hour that you get before you have to run and go again. But really taking a moment to just get away from everything, not on your phone, just existing in space is one of the most important things that I find.
So I just need to go back to the month of February and see the 12th is when it was. Yikes, that's not it.
It wasn't the
H
first
barrier.
Are you sure you recorded something?
It means a lot.
There's nothing in your conversation.
I dye my hair because I like the way it looks when I look in the mirror. It makes me smile.
I swear we recorded something, but it's not there.
It may be recorded but not uploaded. That's a possibility.
Am I more chaotic? Good luck. You know what? I'm gonna let my family answer that one.
Nothing, man. If we don't have it, don't.
Okay.
I was gonna say, are we? Yeah. Family.
What?
They have asked, is Bensei more chaotic good, lawful good, or neutral good?
Is this the
chaotic
point?
good. Chaotic neutral.
Cool. Oh.
Chaotic good.
Lawful chaotic.
Lawful chaotic. I appreciate that. Thank you. There is a rhyme and reason. It's very Fey. There's a rhyme and reason. It makes sense to me.
If we're going Fae, you're unseelie though.
It's true. That. Thank you. Bucket of Truth is the best place to find it. All over Ohio is pretty solid cast.
Okay, so let's see. Do you want to go on? Do you want to go over any of the direct feedback from them then, or no?
If we haven't.
Okay, let's do feedback.
Feedback that you've had access to.
Okay.
All right, you guys get to hear feedback now. We're gonna go through some of the feedback from them. Super
If
important.
I can figure out where it was shared,
I've got the thing.
I just have to see which one.
Peanut butter and jelly guy. Peanut butter and honey. Makes
I almost sang. That one almost got me.
Yeah,
that one almost got me. I almost sang.
I had to give him the brief about not singing a bunch while we're on stream. Like that's the deal. And they were
That we're a very musical family, so that was devastating.
That's true, honestly.
You guys are musical.
I wish I had a flashlight. If I had a flashlight, I'd shine it
But I don't
directly
think
in my
anybody
face.
would accuse me of being musical.
I'm fairly confident it's music.
My favorite thing about Ohio is actually, believe it or not, usually the people.
We're
People
all right.
chill.
We're all right.
We're not great.
Like abstract art is art.
But yeah, abstract art is art. Agreed.
We're there for you when we can be and we remember to.
It's getting dark
yeah,
and
you're
gray
supportive.
and stormy. I'm super excited.
I saw lightning.
Thunder in the sky.
I almost said that.
Mhm.
All right. I'll
very
look
afraid
at
of it.
code clear and see if it's over there.
I did a qualitative analysis on it.
Nerd
But
did a qualitative
where?
analysis on what?
Our data that we've
Quantitative
received
feedback.
from people over the years.
Oh, look at the stats major blush.
You can't. He's
So-
melanated.
I look purple.
That's right.
So I did a qualitative and quantitative analysis on it, but
That's what I thought you had
but I've
sent
gotta pull
us.
it up.
I thought you had sent something.
I thought I did too, but I don't know.
All right, let me look first because I wasn't in the Casey and Cheat. Oh, I found it, but I clicked on the wrong thing.
She clicked on the wrong thing.
It's a vertical stream. It's dark because it's nighttime almost, but it's a vertical stream, and I hope you guys are having a vibe doing it.
Okay, so I don't have a bunch from this year's, but I do have from last.
read that. I'll read that later, but that's a really good question.
What
Once
is
we
this?
get done with all of our stuff for the seminar that we need to get through, I'll come back to that because
I
that's a
see the
dope
qualitative
question.
and quantitative analysis.
Watch out for hail, they said, if we're driving into a storm.
Yeah.
So,
Appreciate you.
With
Thank
lightning
you.
up ahead, yeah.
You can go to Kansas with us.
That's right. I can do that. That's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Go and get your own stream.
It would make a lot of sense, actually.
It would. Okay.
Why are we talking about
Stream.
ducks? We're talking about ducks.
Okay. That
Weird.
sounds quacky, but it's all right.
Kenzie, you look like a locked character in a video game because of the silhouette. Yeah, she exists, but she'll get skin tone later.
I'm the shadows. Okay, so you wrote the training evaluation, the overview and purpose. Is this what you're talking about? Is this what you wanted me to read?
It'll be the sharp stick in the eye.
Quantitative analysis, feedback on the environment, learning objectives, and trainers. There's a link. You put a link in it.
We're back.
Oh, thank God.
Haha, my goodness. We're back.
Oh, thank God.
Haha, my goodness. Don't panic, guys. It's probably going to drop again later, too. It's okay. I promise every time it drops until I give you a formal goodbye, I will restart the stream. Just don't panic. Hang out. All right, carry on.
So why do your lights seem so non-lighty? Quantitative findings. All sessions received strong favorability scores ranging from 82% to 92%. Instructor clarity, relatability, and content usefulness were consistent strengths. The PM group showed the highest engagement, while the AM group reflected emotional vulnerability without concentrated dissatisfaction. Nerd. But that's okay. I'm judging myself because I understood it. So yeah, no, it made sense. Yeah, of course.
You say why no sound? What are you talking about? Why no sound? There's sound. Stop it.
I can hear you.
I see dead people. More likes than people. That's pretty cool.
So then we go into our outlier analysis. No statistical outliers were found in the AM session. Ratings were diffusely lowered due to shared emotional context. In contrast, the PM group had 2 low score outliers, with most respondents scoring exceptionally high. Supervisors displayed tight scoring clusters. Sentiment analysis showed 70% positive, 20% neutral, and 10% negative feedback. Positive comments emphasize instructor expertise, real-world relevance, and empathy. Negative feedback focused mainly on session length and physical comfort, not content or facilitation quality. Good to know. Common themes: length and pacing. The training was too long. Shorter sessions might help. Sorry, babes. That's as low as we go.
Yeah, we can't really change the length of the seminar. It's the length of the seminar. That's true. It definitely won't work shorter. Woo! That was a big lightning. Did you guys see my face get all lit up?
So, one of the Korean Zen masters
Yeah.
was teaching meditation, and one of the students came up. He had to meditate for half an hour, at half-hour meditations. Student comes up and says, "Can we drop it to shorter? How about 15 minutes?" And the master says, "Well, let's think about making it longer. How about 45 minutes?"
Yeah.
And the student says, he says, "Okay, so let's compromise. Let's make it 30 minutes."
Amazing.
Yeah, that's your seminars, guys.
And that
Can you make them shorter? Yeah,
is
how
called
about
using your manipulation powers for good, not evil.
Are y'all going through Indiana on your way to Kansas? Waves through Lafayette. How do I tell them that we're in Ohio?
We're in Ohio.
I've lived in Indiana before, so past me says hello.
Past you says hello. That's fantastic.
Present me also says hello, though.
Also, NF asked if Bensei could tell Bensai hi for me. He says hello. All right.
And that's my impersonation.
That was very good.
That was good.
Actually,
I
he
was
probably
really
says,
confused.
"Hello there, friend. It's a pleasure to hear from you," and then moves on. All right.
Meanwhile,
Should I check? Nope.
Justice.
Are we allowed to do that?
Yeah.
You take all the fun out of it, and then you tell random ones, and I'm like, I want to be a part of it.
It's a
but
thing you gotta
also-
feel.
Hang on a
You
second,
got
is this any different than growing up?
No,
Okay.
no.
No,
Actually,
not at all.
yes. He's the one who gets to remove the fun and then still have fun.
So,
So, congratulations, I guess, on the role reversal.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Anyway, I checked the weather, BT dubs. We're good right now, just lightning and thunder, but no anything nefarious. So, hands-on practice, more scenario work would make this easier to apply. I believe from that feedback, since this is from last year's, I do believe that we added an additional.
Yeah, we did some fixins there.
Instructor relatability, they've been in our shoes, it makes a difference. Emotional safety, they cared and made space for how people were feeling. Trauma informed, oh my gosh, that's how scrolling works. Trauma informed interpretation. The AM session required immediate deviation due to a participant's disclosure. Facilitators prioritized emotional containment over curriculum completion, which explains minor dips in satisfaction.
Sure.
The training environment maintained trust and psychological safety, evidenced by participants' willingness to disclose sensitive experiences. And again, we did add that disclosure disclaimer on there just to make sure that we don't get people sharing stories that aren't theirs to share. Yeah. Pilot versus September's training comparison. So the one that we did last year versus the very first one we did. Pilot feedback prompted revisions, including increased scenario work, streamlined PowerPoint presentations, and trauma-informed content. These adjustments improved clarity, engagement, and emotional relevance, validating the program's adaptive design.
Can we get to 100 likes?
Quantitative and qualitative findings coverage. The training is effective, emotionally resonant, valued. Negative sentiment is situational, while positive feedback reflects skill, mastery, and trust in facilitators. Recommendations: continue trauma-informed delivery and scenario-based methods. We are split sessions to reduce fatigue, not possible. Maintain feedback loops. You said to reinforce credibility. Consider refresher courses emphasizing communication, emotional regulation. That actually reminds me, I would like to talk to them while we're still there about setting something up with supervisors. Because I don't want to be planning these trainings towards the end of the year where I'm going to have to plan this, run it through everybody, and then rewrite it, and all before a deadline of a few weeks from them.
Right.
I would really like to get on their schedule to do something with their supervisors, or to at least talk to them about what we can do to help their supervisors. And I know that the head person in charge, who was like one of the fourth horses to win in the first place, specifically said that they wanted to do something this year. In our pre this contract meeting, they said, you know, can we get something on the schedule? And Ms. Barrera said, yes, we can. That's not relevant for this particular one, but let's go ahead and get something planned for that. So I just don't really want to let that fall through the cracks. I'd like to get that scheduled soon, so that we can talk about it, and I can start planning that before the end of the year. Would be cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Back on track.
Woo! Everybody say woo. 100 likes.
Woo!
Hi, Echo.
Hi, Echo. That felt relevant.
Yeah, it was.
We're not smart, but
It's Raven.
oh, hi, Raven.
Hi, Raven.
It's our mod. One of them.
Okay. So, conclusion: the training represents not only effective skill building, but also organizational culture changes. Facilitators modeled empathy, adaptability, and respect, values that promote psychological safety across their workforce. Representative participant quotes: positive, they care about our well-being and made it real for us. Positive, loved the self-defense moves, finally something we can use.
Hang on. Both of those were solid positives
Yeah,
about the fact that we do good teachings.
yeah.
Hey, so just as a reminder to all of you, if you work in a workplace and it experiences violence, hit up KCNT. We got you covered. Anyway, carry on.
So do I read the neutral and the one negative now?
Sure.
Okay, so neutral was good class, just a bit too long. Can't really control that, sorry friends. Well, actually we 100% can, but I refuse to. 4 hours is the minimum.
Sure.
for this setting at least. Negative, contextually speaking, because it was our AM class, I found it emotionally hard because of what came up in class. Positive, very informative. I attended other sessions by these instructors, and positive, appreciated the focus on de-escalation over confrontation. And I will say that this last one, I believe we did have, maybe it was last year's, but it might have been February's. I do believe we actually had a significant number who were in the very first one in our pilot who were very unhappy because they were supervisors, and they were concerned with some of the physical skills that we were teaching being in direct opposition with a lot of their policies and procedures. And they came to us directly and were very much happy with the changes that we had made, felt like it was a lot more.
Bye, Carrot. Take care. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm going to wave the mic around as I talk at it.
Okay, so then we have links for direct.
Bye, NF Edits. And I saw that comment earlier. That meant a lot. Thank you very much. I'm glad to make something that brings the world at least a little bit of calm and comfort. You guys are awesome.
That we necessarily shared anything for this year. And our quotes there, at least not in what I'm seeing.
Not in there, I didn't.
Okay, where would that be?
That's the feedback that I was saying. I've got to that I did the quantitative analysis on.
I see.
I've got to find it because I think.
Do you think it would be in the Dropbox?
I think I use Quarkos.
Would you have put in the
author's answers? I'm sorry you had a rough start of your day. I'm glad you get to hang out with us now. It means a lot to get to vibe with you guys tonight. I was just talking to Dad Say and Ken's Say about, oh, I'm starving. Are we doing food? Are we doing food? Oh my gosh.
We are, but I figured another town. That's a college town.
Sure. Sure.
No,
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we can stop there. Oh shoot! Do we want to go back to our one restaurant? The bar?
I would love to. Do we want to do that tonight?
We could do that on the way back. Yeah, we could do that on the way
Let's do it on the way back. Okay. Do you guys want to come and join us for food stream? Let me know. Let me know.
Which is like a soda stream.
It is like a soda stream. Hey, Flicker! Where's Flicker?
A stream of consciousness.
Flicker.
Alright. So, that's kind of what we've got for the overview for this particular...
Congratulations, Flicker.
I'm trying to kind of brainstorm if there's anything else that was really relevant, but the fact that I can't find that recording is kind of cheesing me off a little bit.
If you open my phone,
yes, sir.
and go to my recorder, which is probably in my work.
I love that you have things organized.
Flickered Flare, you already do an amazing amount of moderation work in other streams. I have seen it. I am glad to have you as one here. Even back to the prior job I had, helped PR that with survey results and organized forms. That's amazing.
Progress. No, please stop.
Soft shackle stream. What does that mean? What is a soft shackle stream? I'm scared of what that might mean.
Vernacular.
Honestly. Yeah, you got done with your dishes. Congratulations, Caroline. Very good job, and glad to have you. I know.
There's a few things coming up here.
Echo, why would you ask a question like that?
Check. That works.
Yeah, cool.
No, listen, Flickered Flare, I don't expect you to moderate for me. I am giving you the power to do so because I trust you. There's never an expectation. It is just something that I can send. You're fine. All good.
No.
No,
I refuse.
You want to go to Cracker Barrel?
No, I will never go back there again. I'm sorry if we have any avid fans in there. Please know that this comes from a trauma of a 13-hour trip as a child with family members to Florida.
Not us.
Not them. Some family members from Kentucky. Again, not coming for y'all. These are my flavor of family members. I don't know how y'all are. If you are from Kentucky, don't worry about it. I'm not coming for you. But these particular family members, that was the only place that they were willing to stop and get food. The entire 13-hour drive there, while we were there and the entire drive back. And on that day, a little piece of me ceased to exist.
One person said, "Oh my God, Cracker Barrel, ugh."
Thank you.
Yep, it's not that it's bad. It's not that it's bad.
It's just
that you can eat that.
It's not good.
Yikes.
Hunan Garden?
I'm here for, is it open?
I don't know.
What's
It
my
says
favorite
open.
Pizza?
I'm here for a hole-in-the-wall Asian restaurant.
Oh, that sounds really yummy. I could do.
Does that work for you?
Yeah,
I could
let's do
that.
it.
We're gonna do Asian food. That sounds really good. It sounds really nice.
And like they're gonna get annoyed at us for being loud, so it'll be even better.
I mean, they very well might. But that's okay. We're gonna be respectful and kind, and then we're gonna eat good food, and then we're gonna dip. Eventually, Bensei will learn.
No,
Good word
you can
for
just stop
soft
there.
Crackles and replace his mini quick links. There you go. Why did you say Arby's 3 times? You spook me.
Who said Arby's 3 times?
Someone who was wrong 3 times.
Does it like appear now? Arby's.
I know other movies where that happens, so why not this? What am I looking for? The date that we were there. Oh my gosh, I found it!
Being gravitated toward Bensai by Autotype. That's amazing.
Now, if you play it out loud.
No, I know. Is
If
there
they
any
get-
way to
if they
can
get
you do
mad
the
at us, we
uploading
can
thing so
practice
that I can read it?
de-escalation.
Ha. Yeah, no, you're not
Gotcha.
wrong. Yeah, I didn't want you to do it now. I don't know why I handed it to you, except ADHD is cool. But
Sorry, I can't do the Arby's. We're about to go eat some good food, and I would like chimkin. I would like some chimkin.
I would eat Arby's if I didn't have another option.
That's
nope,
yeah.
nope. I got trauma there too.
See how this goes. This place.
I think you're pulling in the back, but I like your gumption.
Yeah. We definitely.
Or they have a drive-through window. That's cute. Oh my God! Don't hit the employees. We want them to make our food. Sorry.
We went to the wrong spot. Apologies, guys. So sorry.
I wasn't
Our
sure you
bad.
could get in the other way.
This looks like the customer parking lot.
Yeah,
It just doesn't look. Why is there the red light? That's really what's throwing me off. It looks closed.
Spooky.
It just like tells my brain to stop. You see, you can't
It's
sing.
hard to not sing.
There's like
It's hard to
5
not
songs I've almost sang, and I need a cookie after this because
I'm
it's
so
hard.
proud of you. Okay.
But it's
Smaller streams because it allows everyone to participate. Also, it allows my ADHD brain to be able to pay attention to stream chat, honestly. Local area, Red Robin or Chick-fil-A.
I love Red Robin, and I had Chick-fil-A earlier.
It's fair. It's fair.
Red Robin. Wait,
I've sadly
I can't
realized I
sing that.
can't play the stream in the background. Why not? I'm gonna make snickerdoodle cookies this weekend. Thank
Yum.
you. You still need to send me a list of Raven's allergies so I can find a cookie recipe for her. Oh, okay. All right. Is Echo still in chat? Is Echo still in chat? Gluten.
So their open light just went off. Just an FYI. It was on. It's not.
Okay. All right. So we're not allowed to eat here, and they don't like us. We pulled up, and they said no, so we have to go somewhere else now. Gluten, eggs,
Okay, wait.
milk,
Freeze, Stevie
sugar.
Gonzalez. Let's look at what's reading. Why is it reading? Let's look it up and see where we can go.
Let's see.
knows.
Oh, it's a good book.
It is a very good book.
Food near me.
Food near me. Say you have helped me get through a major slump in my life, and I just wanted to thank you. Thank you. I appreciate knowing that, and I'm glad to help. It means a lot. Listen, I don't know why they don't like us. It's okay that they don't. They don't even know us, but that's all right.
It's fine. I know what I am.
All right, I put my seatbelt back on.
Hey, Indiana friend, it's still got my address as that on occasion, and it keeps giving me stuff in the area I used to live. For whatever reason.
So chocolate-covered bacon cookies. Yeah, that's pretty much what you can eat. We could do Bob Evans.
We can go Bob Evans. I don't care.
I'll be sad, but I'll do it.
I don't want it, but
No, me neither. Like, it doesn't sound good.
Well, we can drive a little further and see what's on up the way, and then turn around and hit Bob Evans. on
It's
the way.
9,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so things are closing.
Okay.
On a
So we're
yeah.
at bar food level.
So yeah.
Well, let me look at and see how long Bob Evans is open then. Can someone who has navigation and thank you.
Thank you, Echo. That's correct. 8 to 12 ounces.
Gloves.
meteor hammer that I could find at a Home Depot, Lowe's. A practice? You recommend use it as a weight for a practice meteor hammer? A weight for a practice meteor hammer, like a lock.
So we might as well just drive straight.
A lock worked pretty well.
No. I'm vetoing on your behalf.
A lock works pretty well.
There's
Is that Applebee's?
Olive Garden in Texas.
Last time I went to Applebee's, it sucked.
There. There's an Applebee's. I would go for Applebee's.
I think Applebee's will be open late.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
The last time I went, it was good.
Okay. I am excited to see which one goes. Yeah.
Either way, it'll be a story.
What type of cookies are the best cookies? Asking for everyone. The ones that I've eaten, says Dad say.
One of my really good friends is an amazing baker, and she made strawberry lemonade cookies, and so they were like lemon cookie and like strawberry lemonade flavored icing, and she made it all. It was so good.
That sounds delicious.
So good.
Strawberry lemonade. Also, I got like 3 people that said oatmeal raisin.
That's Sterling's favorite cookie too. I'm not gonna lie to you, I really love me a good oatmeal raisin cookie.
Dad is not a fan, it sounds like.
Is that the only thing you were allowed to eat? Like, did we touch trauma?
Did we?
Hey, question.
It's not hard to do that.
What are you doing? Is it this way?
Because you have to go this way because you're not allowed to turn that way.
That's dumb.
Okay, then I turn around.
That's so silly.
But yeah, no, no, it's not. I didn't have to eat. They just ugh.
They're nasty.
Just nasty.
Okay, wait, hang on. I just am curious as someone. You like oatmeal, yes?
Yes.
Okay, and I literally see you get boxes of raisins and
Like
eat them.
raisins.
Yeah.
Sure, so he likes oatmeals, he likes raisins.
And he likes. Wait, let me just one more. I'm not sure. Do you like sugar?
Yes.
And he likes cookies.
Okay. All right. So, is it a texture thing?
They're.
Like, do you not like no bake also?
I love no bake cookies.
The heck is wrong with you? You don't make sense.
They're too puffy and not
Puffy?
Yeah.
Your face is too puffy.
Okay, that was egregious. Did we end up at an Arby's anyway?
No! But yes, we're turning around.
Guys.
We're not. I refuse. I will pout in the car. I'm
Oh,
a pout
ain't
in
no
the
way.
car.
We found it. We're not going. We're not. It's not happening.
No.
It's not happening. We can't do it. No bake cookies. Y'all are in the South. What is your father saying in a whole bunch of periods? Like, I know, right? He needs to have the granola bars I make. So what she just said is, I can fix you. What she just said is, I can fix you.
He'll be okay with it. You know why? Because it's not a circle. It's not a circle.
Okay, so if we go straight, it looks like the Yamato Steakhouse is open, which is still Asian food.
Is it?
That's true. It's true.
No.
Oh,
no.
Oh,
I don't have any money, man.
sorry. Can't help. Darn.
I'm sorry, friend. Oh, jeez.
The fuck are you doing?
It's a green light. Okay.
We're gonna go. Goodbye.
Have a good day. Sorry, we almost got hit. But it's okay. We're okay. Everybody's okay. I think we were all just a little confused. You know how rain makes people do.
Rain makes people a little silly sometimes.
Makes them go slow in the driveway.
Okay.
Anybody Rain Man reference?
That was pretty good.
And that is called concern over possible injury, kids.
9:30. That's
Nope.
mean.
Nope,
All right,
I'm not
Applebee's
doing that.
It is.
It's
Applebee's.
Yep. It's 9. They're open till 9:30. As I'm certain I have people that have worked in the service industry before in my chat. We see you, and we want to make sure you don't spit in our food. So yeah.
we are not about.
All right, do you need me to Jeep us how to get there?
Yep, that's.
I can also fix the money issue. What money issue? You guys are insane. You spook me. I don't want to talk about money in this chat. Y'all get insane.
Applebee's.
All right, we're gonna go see if they have apples or bees. I'm not sure which one it is, but we're gonna buy like one of them. If you're not going somewhere, closing in an hour, we'll find a grocery store and run in and grab sandwiches from the deli. That's fine, but also we would like to eat and sit down for a second and eat food because it's nice. Applebee's or Chili's better, in your opinion? Oh,
Unless you find White Castles.
Applebee's or Chili's? Which one's better? Not sponsored by either. Boy, I don't wish.
I really like Chili's mushroom, the Swiss Swiss mushroom burger. They're really
Hi,
nice.
welcome to Chili's.
And
I prefer the meme.
franchise, and it's
Yep, it's not good. It's not good.
it's
Hey, have we all noticed the general,
What is this
like
We wait for
garbagification of like large restaurants, and they're just like, hey,
there's
we're
a whole
just
thing on which ones are closing, and
that's insane.
like,
We're
yeah.
gonna have the restaurant wars from Demolition Man.
Yes.
We're going to have the restaurant wars from Demolition Man, and it will be a quiet war. It will be a cold war, and some of them will just disappear. And it's kind of
And
spooky.
some of them will get bought out and enveloped, and all of a sudden they'll just have new logos.
You guys are insane. Don't be crazy acting. But who wins though? Who wins the war? Who wins? Who wins the fast food war? Guys, talk to me in chat. Who wins the fast food war? Who does
the
it?
fastest.
That's what I was gonna say.
The
That's it,
fastest? Oh, come on.
Here.
Who wins?
To the victors.
Taco Bell.
Well,
Obviously,
well,
that's
the
correct.
Demolition
Well,
Man.
yeah,
Taco Bell is
because
the one that wins.
like that's what you do when. Never mind. I don't
That's
know.
the
Can we
one-
talk about alcohol on this?
I mean, yeah, but we
Can you
can't
blame
go
it
like
on
Kron.
I don't want to get crunk.
All right,
That's
cool, then great.
perfect. I'm just saying, like, you know, you have a single responsible drink with a DD, and
Right.
then
Someone said churches. Churches wins.
churches.
Churches is pretty solid.
I
Where is this
have
taking
not
us?
had it.
And why does it feel like it's taking us like somewhere?
It's just
that might
follow
be dangerous?
follow the yellow
I'm scared.
brick.
I'm scared. I'm scared. Don't hug me. I'm scared. Which, by the way, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is on Dropout now. And that's the best thing on the planet because it's a series. Watch the first 3 episodes with Echo, and I love it so much. I love it so
Don't
much.
hug me, I'm scared.
Don't
Yeah,
hug
so
me, I'm scared.
sometimes it sounds like you're just stringing words together for fun. It's
I
right
am.
there.
I am.
A little further forward and to the right.
That's a.
You coulda
what is
gotten
it, a
into it,
game?
though,
Is it a,
Turn the chat into Bensei and Sissay go to White
Right.
Castle. How dare
Thank
you?
you.
I love
Thank
White
you.
Castle.
Thank you.
Some of us are not doing a bunch of cholesterol-inducing food.
I wish I had $2 for Senpai's Love. It's like $5 now. I'm so sorry. Inflation is crazy. All right, cool. We're going to go into Applebee's. Now, we're going to have to be kind and respectful as we go in. But I'm bringing you guys in with me. I got 47%. We're about to hop in there. Now,
In your pocket.
the other thing that I have to worry about is if I hop in there and they start playing music, that's a copyright strike that I have to deal with. Okay, so here's how this is going to work. I am going to go ahead and end this portion of stream. I'm going to create a part 2 once we're all sitting down. It's probably going to be horizontal because I'm a monster and I don't care about continuity. All right, we're going to get in there. We're going to swap over. Don't go anywhere. Don't panic. We're just going
to the potty,
swap.
get a drink of water,
Okay,
take
fine.
yourself.
Go do
Do
things,
a
I
jumping
guess.
jack. Just
No.
one, not a bunch. Don't be
Yeah,
carried
do
away.
like
Just
2
one.
jumping
No,
jacks,
I said
grab a sip
one.
of water and
Okay.
stretch. I say 2 because I'm a stretcher. We got stretch
You don't
goals.
Stop fighting. I'm going to turn this car around.
Promise? We get to go home? Okay, all right, cool. Give us just a second. I will be right back, and we will be sitting down in an Applebee's. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, all right, yeah, yes. End.
And route.
All right.